Hey guys, Mike with Rove Pest Control here. In today's video, I wanted to go through a couple tips you can use for taking care of your houseplants this winter to avoid pest issues. A lot of people don't really think that having houseplants during the winter would really have anything to do with pest control, but you'd really be surprised. One thing that can happen is if you're bringing in plants from the outside into your home, like maybe you have a potted plant outside, for example, and you did this during the fall, or depending on where you live, maybe things are just getting cold now, so you're bringing it in from the winter, you can be bringing in pests and other creatures into your home when you do this and not even realize it. One of the people that work at Rove Pest Control, for example, they actually brought in a frog from outside that was hiding out in one of the potted plants in their home. So now they've got, pet frog for the winter, but you can also be bringing in various insects and pests and not really even realize it. So that's one thing to pay attention to, and beware that you could be bringing in invaders and pests into your home when you bring in plants from outside. The other thing to really keep in mind is that how you take care of your various plants could have an impact of either attracting pests or letting them have a food source in your home. So the various areas that this could be affected by would be like pruning your plant, for example, how much you water it, either overwatering it or underwatering it, and the composition of the soil that you use for your plants. Now, the first one you can take care of pretty easily. Again, it's how you prune various plants that are around your home. So if you have various stems or leaves that are dying or falling off, make sure that you get rid of those. Rotting stems, rotting leaves, various things like that can be a great food source for pests and insects in your home. So make sure that you get rid of those, you prune those off, and that can help reduce numbers of pests because you're eliminating that food source for them. Another common thing that people seem to do is they'll put either a coffee or tea into their plants, into the soil, and that's not good for a few reasons. A lot of people think that it can help the plant grow faster, but in some cases it can actually kill the plant. If the coffee is too acidic, if the tea is too acidic, that again could end up killing your plant versus helping it. In addition to that, depending on what kind of coffees and teas you use, there could be a sugar content level in that is going to attract insects. So you might just be, putting out a great food source for insects to have in your plant soil if you're using coffees and teas. Another area to focus on would be either overwatering plants or underwatering. Underwatering can lead to really the first issue I talked about of dying stems, dying leaves. So again, you're going to want to prune those. So if you aren't watering your plant enough, that could cause it to die, cause it to rot, and because it's not getting the water that it needs. And again, that just creates a great food source for insects and pests. The other option, if you're overwatering, this can cause a couple issues. It could create a great environment in the soil for various pests to live. So an example could be fungus gnats. Also, it could help breed more bacteria in the soil, which could be a food source for very tiny insects. And again, then the food chain just kicks in, right? So you have these tiny insects, which could attract larger insects, which could attract more pests, and it creates a cycle of, food source for these various pests and insects in your home. So avoid doing these common mistakes that people do with their houseplants, and you can avoid some of the pest issues that come with it. And again, for these various reasons is another reason why we recommend getting at least a maintenance program when it comes to pest control service during the winter, because you don't really know what you're bringing in and what other places they could get to in your home, and then if left unchecked, they can breed and multiply over the winter and end up leading to a pest issue when springtime comes. So again, we recommend setting up some type of maintenance program over the winter to avoid issues like that. So hopefully you guys got some benefit and value out of this video. If you did, feel free to comment and share. And if you're a first-time customer with us over at Rove Pest Control, be sure to head on over to rovepestcontrol.com/50 off and enter your information for $50 off your first service with us. So if you did want to set up that maintenance program or you have specific pest issues already, be sure to head on over to rovepestcontrol.com/50 off and enter your information for that discount. But thanks again for tuning in. We'll talk to you more soon.